Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about why is change so challenging? Why is it so difficult for us to do something out of the ordinary, out of the normal? Maybe fear of the unknown.
Fear is nothing but a concept. It does not exist. It's an illusion created by the mind.
So what we must do is learn to master our minds. If we can master our minds, we can master anything.
And fear, for some of us, is basically summarized in the assumption that maybe, again, that's the language of the mind, maybe where we're heading is not or might not be better than where we are right now. And that's where our comfort zone is basically.
Have you ever felt that once you accomplish something that you were really nervous of doing? For example, let's say someone asked you to speak publicly and you were extremely nervous about it for like a whole month, and that's all you could think about, and you kept reciting to yourself, rehearsing it over and over again. And all of that worry and that fear that took place in your mind controlled you, messed up some of your days, right? What about when that day came and you actually did it? Now, you get that adrenaline feeling going, right? And when you're done, you're like, woo, you feel good. You're like, man, I did that. And you feel pumped and you're ready to like go work out or something, you know? But that is what it's all about. It's about going over that wall. You know what? It's about breaking the wall down.
Life starts on the other side of fear. Now think about how many people go through life not experiencing the full potential of who they are, of the power that was put in them.
Because they were simply afraid. They were afraid to take a risk. They were afraid to make the next move.
Let's face it, the unknown can be overwhelming. It's like stepping on what?
Stepping onto a battlefield that you don't know who's there or who you're fighting up against. So it can be very intimidating. So it causes most of us to retract and just, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna stay right here because I'm nice and comfy.
There is no growth in comfort zones. There just isn't. And because your mind is happy with where you are, because you're comfortable, you're in your comfort zone, your mind doesn't have to do that extra work. It will trick you into focusing on the things that might not go well for you. If we just focus on how much we have, how much God has put in us, how much power there is,
the most amazing possibilities could arise. Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. And that's what life is all about, is learning something through every journey we go through.
and a lot of it has to do with our influences, which is what we're gonna talk about next.
So our influences have a huge influence over our lives. Huge. This is why you must create balance. Too much of one thing can really dig a deep hole.
The fear of what other people think chains most of us in a reality that we're just not happy about. And here's the thing, most of us have the perception that failing, or maybe we were raised to believe that failure is not good, or failure is like a disappointment, only to wake up to the reality, to the fact that failing is part of success. It's not the opposite of success. It's part of it. It molds you into being successful. Now, success
can mean different things to different people. So my version of success could be completely different from yours, right?
the fear of what other people think stops most of us from making a difference. So yeah, my friend, change can be intimidating, but it's an investment. In change only, you're gonna experience the full potential of who you are, the power that God put in you. Influences, we just don't realize how big of an influence our circle has on us. We are energy, and we need to be aware that where we spend most of our energy is gonna dictate the direction of our lives.
So I challenge you today to to go out and try something new. Give it a whirl, see where it takes you. Maybe it doesn't lead to anything good, and maybe it leads to a whole lot of good, but you'll never know until you try.
Now, we do realize that change can be difficult for a lot of different reasons, but we just wanted to share a couple with you guys.
So we hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned because we have a lot of information in our heads that we would love to share with y'all. So we have a lot coming up. See you soon.